Why?
Why? Why?
Hey guys, Michael here from Fat to Fit. So, why have I decided to do a mini cut? Why do a mini cut in the first place? That's going to be the topic of today's video, since I have gotten a few messages about it. So for those of you who weren't able to check out my last video, I'll link it up somewhere here if you haven't checked it out, where I explain a bit why I'm doing it. But anyway, just Cliff Notes version, a mini cut is basically when you go into a calorie deficit, so you're eating less than your maintenance calories in order to lose weight for a short period of time, about 2 to 4 weeks. So that's what a mini cut is. Now, why am I doing a mini cut? People are saying, oh, I'm gonna lose all my
gains, there's no point,
etc, etc. So I'm going to give you a few reasons why I'm doing it. These may not apply to other people, but they do apply to me. So the first reason is I finished my last cut, my last 3-month cut in November. Just before my exam started, and pretty much most of November and December I was a bit out of control in terms of eating. I was just eating way too much, and then December came and I had birthday parties and Christmas and New Year's and all of that good stuff, which you should be able to enjoy yourself during those times, but I did overindulge a bit too much and have put on a bit of extra fat, especially going straight into it after my last cut. My body was in a fat storing mode, and so I've definitely put on extra fat, and so that's something I want to try to get rid of. I'm weighing about 77 kilos right now, and my final cutting weight was about 64 kilos, and within a few days of ending my cut, my weight went up like that. My body just wanted to store loads of water and glycogen because I was so depleted. I jumped straight back into the 70s within a few days, and that's something I don't want to do. I look quite bloated, and that's another reason. So the purpose of the mini cut is to I can't even talk. The purpose of the mini cut is to kind of tone that down a bit and get to a weight that I'm more comfortable with. It's not just the numbers for me, it's the fact that I use the mirror as a guide a lot, and so looking in the mirror, I'm not completely happy with where I'm at. And then that kind of brings me into my second point. It's more of a mental thing for me. When you've lost a lot of weight, you don't want to be gaining weight at all. Even if you tell yourself, I tell myself, you have to gain some fat to gain muscle. You have to gain some fat to gain muscle. You have to gain some fat to gain muscle. You're going to look a bit bloated. You're going to gain water and all that good jazz. I tell myself that, but I still mentally, it's really, really hard to deal with. And so I find this cut as a way of getting me back into the right mindset after indulging a bit too much after the holidays and those first few months. And so this cut's just going to help me get back on track, and it's only 2 to 4 weeks. People out there saying I'm going to lose my gains. You will not lose muscle after 2 to 4 weeks of being in a deficit. I know I've jumped into quite a deficit, eating around 1800 calories a day with cardio, but it's not affecting me. I know how my body works, and I know if I'm going too far or anything like that, and I feel completely fine. My weight's started dropping, I'm shedding some water weight, and I feel less bloated, and so that's good for me. It may not work for some people out there, but in my case, it is something I wanted to do. It's only a short period of time. I always look at things in the long run. It's going to benefit me both physically and mentally, and so why not? It's my body, it's my life. I can do what I want. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video to help some of you guys out there to understand some of the reasoning behind why I'm doing this. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything you want to say about why I'm doing this, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later, guys.